Wrestling.
Yeah, turns out.
Just a quick rundown for those of you who've been missing the game. I'm not using the music anymore because I always set it up poorly. I think there were 4 episodes of the solo show I've been doing where the music was louder than me. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm tired of seeing the scary copyright strikes on the channel anyhow. They're not strikes. They're just like... whoever owns the copyright is like, well, I monetize this episode now, and this is not a monetized channel, so fuck you. Welcome back to 2 nerds booking the WWF Attitude Era.
Yeah, what was intended to be a brief break while I handled some real-life other commitments ended up being a much longer break because we're dumb. So it's been a couple months since we recorded this. You'll have to forgive us if we forget some shit that was going on. But we know the big highlights. Kana is unstoppable. Mark Henry Strong's things. Shawn Michaels broke his fucking leg.
We are Injury City. It was prophetic for the last month of actual wrestling. But let's get into it. There's nothing much else to say. Oh, the ticker. Jesse Weak, guy from Ohio, Rob, and Passion Killer 711. You're all cool, and you could be cool if you gave me money.
Right into
it's that simple.
Yep.
You also get episodes of this show a week early if you donate at the $5 tier. That's like 1 Frappuccino a month, and it makes me smile. You don't want me to lose my smile, do you?
I don't want you to lose your smile.
There's some motherfucker riding around our block on like a motorcycle or a 4-wheeler or something, and it just sounds like the most protracted fart.
I'm pretty sure it's that guy who's just riding a driveway into his own lawn on his 4-wheeler for funsies.
Well, enjoy, if you can hear it, the fart noise in the background as we book professional wrestling. Are we clear of feuds?
Yeah, I believe last time we cleared up most of our feuds.
Wow.
Like, that was a thing that we ended up doing to, like, just clear things out and start over again. Because didn't we just do the draft?
Yeah, I think we did redraft everything. Everything's all shuffled around.
Yeah, because Stone Cold's on Raw now.
Yeah, because he couldn't feud with Michaels anymore.
So yeah, we cleared up most feuds. We cleared up all the remaining business we had that wasn't based on injuries, or where one of the participants wasn't injured.
That's right. Mick Foley lost his mask to the Godfather.
Yes, he did.
To you guys, you can just go watch the last episode, but that's impossible for us because of science.
I would have to hear myself speak, and I would rather rip out my own
It's
ears.
also really long. Like, if you've already done it, are you going to go back and be like, oh man, the highlights of me? Like, sometimes for research, I'll go back and, like, watch our old podcasts or something, which you should be watching the podcast if you don't. I say if you don't. Because it's fun. But I will go back and do that, and I usually speed us up because, good God, are we chatty Cathys. El Samurai is our TV champion, which is now on Raw.
Yep.
Kana is our WWF champion. That's the Raw title. Pierre Oulet and Raven are
tag champs, so they cross over.
Mm-hmm. And Vampiro is technically also a tag champ, but he is broken in half by God. So, okay, well, shit. What do we want to do here, man? We got draws.
Yeah, we got draws. Draws is available and alive.
And well, he's still alive.
Well, yeah.
His legs don't work so good. He's got a super tank thing made by the Under Armour guy.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. It would be cooler if he could walk, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, though. I'm pretty sure he'd prefer walking, but, like, you know, work with what you got.
I guess, yeah, you know, if you're going to have a ride around, you want the cool tank one. So who do we want to stick Kana in? What do we want our main event feud to be?
All right, well, we just did the draft. Who hasn't she feuded with yet?
Well,
Triple H.
Yeah, Triple H, but he's got the weekly sloth, right?
So we just don't have him wrestle.
That's true. We could do promos. What is
Kana's
Kana like?
Stars.
On the mic. Oh, yeah, she's great right now. She's hot. So, yeah, Kana versus Triple H. Triple H shows up. He's like, I'm the king of wrestling.
I'm the king of DX, and Shawn Michaels is dead, so now I'm me.
I think that was another thing we did, is we largely split up DX. Chyna's here, but, like...
I mean, go check the roster. I believe DX is, like, if not defunct as a unit, at the very least, it's been heavily pared down.
We do have the DX faction, but I don't think Road Dogg's over here.
No.
It's just
Triple H and Chyna,
dead,
and Shawn is gone for a year, so he'll be gone well past the end of this particular game.
So that sounds good. Well, let's do a segment. Let's not do a match.
This don't gotta be complex.
No,
just have
I
him
think
call her out.
just a new challenger thing.
Triple H is a bastard heel. He could do some good work with Kana being champ.
I've been playing this game this whole... Here we go, demand title shot. I was going to say, I can't remember the names of the promos. Triple H and...
Kana.
Book it. Book it like you want a free personal pan pizza. Patriotism. This is our home. Disrespect. Headhunting. Let's just do new challenger.
Okay, look, I would have been fine with patriotism. This is America.
Kana responds with, "You don't even go here." All right, tag titles can be on either show, so let's see what we're going to do for El Samurai. El Samurai could use a feud. He's the TV champion. We need him to defend his title.
Yeah. I mean, do we want to make a feud out of it, or do we just want to have him defend against somebody?
We could have him climb the card a little bit.
How long has El Samurai been TV champ, actually?
He has been the TV champ for 2 months. We need him another month, so let's just bounce him around. Let's see. Let's do other feuds. Let's decide El Samurai.
Yeah,
last.
let's see who's free.
Yeah. So, do we want to do a tag title feud over here? I don't know if we have one on SmackDown. I doubt it.
Well, what are our tag teams? What are our tag teams looking like over here?
Over here, registered tag teams, and this might be all of them actually between both brands. Dudley Boys, Aranese, Best Friends, The Flock, and Chyna and H.
Well, H is busy, so Aranese aren't up to much. Is Edge on this show?
They're also heels. Edge is absolutely on this show.
We could finally clear that feud out after 4 million years.
I think we have a note about this, actually. The next convenience, Aranese versus Farouk and Bradshaw versus Edge and Christian to end, 9 feuds that we accidentally started.
And sadly, they're not all available at the same time. But we could at the very least clear up... I mean, we could clear up Edge versus whatever Aranese he's mad at, I forget, on this show.
Well, there's not... We don't have a feud for it. There's the injury revenge thing. That's not an actual feud.
Oh, I thought that one was
No. It's
previous.
I think it's Christian versus Ivory actually.
Ah, okay, all right.
Let's just at least get a tag team match on the card. Solidify the Flock as still being big names.
So Raven and Pierre Olay.
Yeah.
Because Raven finally dropped the other title he had, so now he's just in the tag champ realm. Versus... they're heels, so...
Yes.
We gotta fight the Best Friends.
You could do the Dudleys also.
That's also heels. We don't care that much about that.
They are, that's true. Yeah. Brian Christopher and the Hurricane, sure. They're a hot prospect. Ooh. Did they just feud or something? No. There was Blue Arrow. It might have been from the Brian Christopher Hurricane feud. Whatever. Yeah, they'll retain, so that's fine.
Good main event.
We need a segment for Mark Henry bending things.
Yeah, Mark Henry must strong things.
Yeah, he's got a... No, not Mick Foley.
Marcus Henroy.
There he is.
Yeah. Feat of strength.
There we go. Cool. That's that.
Good. Let's put some... We got a good mid-card going on. Not much going on there. Is there any non-title feuds we want to have in the mid-card or with some mid- and upper-card people? CM Punk doesn't have a feud going on right now.
Yeah, I think we need to bring CM Punk up.
Is Stone Cold feuding for the title?
I'm so glad that you suggested the exact thing I was thinking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
fucking
happen.
fund it. I want this. You can start this with a wrestling match. And then have Punk have the surprise win, and that starts the feud.
We do that.
We need more wrestling on the show, is all I was thinking.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. We have so many, compared to Reject Wrestling, look at all these beautiful gold-starred, reasonable promos one can have.
Hey, but Reject Wrestling has better pay-per-view names.
Well, I mean, sometimes. All right, CM Punk versus Stone Cold in a match. It's a popular way we start feuds, but you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Add feud.
Add feud. Grudge. This is our home. For the man who just got traded to Raw. Better wrestler and Disrespect. What do you think?
Well, we could always do the fill-in feud here.
We could always do the easy feud.
All right, let's hear it.
It's CM Punk. Beer versus no beer.
Oh. Yeah, all right.
This is what it's got to be about. It's just Stone Cold is like...
It's built-in storytelling.
So you don't... Like, never? Like, what about after a long, hard day of working in the yard? And no, okay, so that's not... It's a no. I understand that. It's a stupid question.
No, not out of kayfabe, Steve Austin, who is a peach. Stone Cold. And besides, Stone Cold's a face, CM Punk's neutral. I feel like CM Punk's coming at Stone Cold.
Yeah, yeah.
How long's it been since you've been champion? Wonder if there might be a few too many Steve Weisers knocking you off your game.
Oh, it's good. It's very good. Who is, God, I've forgotten our talent roster.
We have a fucking stacked one.
We do. Singles. Rick Rude. Who is he managing? Lance Storm and Steve Blackman.
Yes, the broadcast from the Blackman bunker in the storm shelter.
Yes. Let's do a match with them.
Steve Blackman and Lance Storm?
Yeah. And yes. And they can fight the Dudleys.
Yeah, that's perfect booking.
There
we go.
Should we do a feud with those guys?
I don't see why not.
All right. Add feud.
Not kidnapping again.
I like Prove Yourself. That's not bad.
The Dudleys are an established talent. Steve Blackman and Lance Storm don't even have a team name.
Yeah, I like that. We can't be creative. Okay, let's...
Well,
all right, let's start with the segment then. Belit.
Form team?
Yeah. Steve Blackman. Lance Storm. Team. New association.
New team name. All right, they need a team name. Natural Disasters is taken. Let's see here.
I don't think Regular Men is very good, or it's too good.
Normal Men. TVW, the average wrestler. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh man.
And then they have a match where they beat the Dudleys.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Because we got all kinds of card space. So it might not let us start the feud. So I tell you what, let's give the Dudleys an early win against somebody else.
Okay.
We tend to underbook the Dudleys anyhow.
We do.
The Ernies. The Ernies are an amazing team. That'll make the Dudleys look good.
I like it.
They're both heels. We're getting
Shut up. I don't care.
It doesn't matter. Okay. Still got so many people we can use. Mick Foley, Chris Jericho, Vader, Edge. Oh, that's tag team. Let's go to singles. Okay. Not Chris Jericho and Edge.
No, they did feud for a while.
They want to see Edge and Chyna.
Okay. I'm down for that feud.
Okay.
Chyna's over as fuck.
Yeah. We'll give Chyna an early win. That can do the feud. Add gimmick. Oh, no. That's not what I meant. Add feud. There we go. Pineapple on pizza. Oof. Fall from grace. That might have been Chyna. Headhunting for Edge to join DX. That's interesting.
He's currently in like 3 factions, technically.
I think he's just down to the one, but
greatest wrestler they qualify for.
Yeah, we do that one a lot. It's gold starred.
Well, the only ones that aren't gold starred are better wrestler, objectively worse.
Right.
Disrespect, very bland. Headhunting,
yeah, it's a little messy right now with the stuff. Fall from Grace isn't bad. But greatest wrestler, I mean, I guess it starts out really hot, and that's nice.
Yeah.
All right, sure, why not? Oh, they had a previous feud, so we get a feud hype boost. That's exciting.
Nice. I think it's probably like an old DX versus the Brood feud.
Yeah, I have to imagine. Okay, so Chris Jericho, we could do Jericho and Foley. Jericho could just start dunking on Foley because he lost his mask and now he's a weirdo with a fat face. That sounds like something Jericho would say.
I mean, he would say it with many more expanded syllables.
Yes.
At this point in his career, but
yes. Yeah. How much do we have? 4 left. All right. Are you down for that?
That sounds fine to me.
Okay. Let's get Chris Jericho, Mick Foley, feudy stuff. No. Smack Talk. That's a good one.
Yep, that's basically a promo battle that someone wins.
Yeah. Add feud. Well, Disrespect is actually perfect.
Yeah,
and we can grind that up a little bit more.
And those are 2 really hot talents, so
yes.
they don't need the inherent boost.
Okay.
Triple threat match between the mid card?
Between Draws, Hayabusa, and Alex Wright?
Yeah. No particular reason, just, get him on the card.
Sure. Yeah, because I want El Samurai to fight someone higher than him.
Yeah.
Which will probably be Vader, I guess.
Well, there we go.
All right, and then we have one more thing left we can book. And what could that be? You know what? The tag team's there. Let's make sure they're hyped.
I was about to say, there's not really much left.
There's
Rick Rude.
Rick Rude exists. Manager stuff.
Manager promo.
Just manager promo. Select talent. We'll
whichever one's lower, Lance Storm.
I think it's Lance Storm. Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, so let's do that.
Put the TV title match somewhere in the mid card there, or open the show with it.
Yeah, I think open the show.
Following that, the little natural show.
The roller coaster.
Of other games.
All right. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, El Samurai retains. Good match. Nobody got hurt. Jericho, he sounds really good.
Yep.
I think he's gonna kind of. Wow! Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh, this is so different from Reject Wrestling. Oh.
He's so used to sucking, he forgot what it was like to be cool.
I am.
These guys are all...
Alex Wright needs this. Look at his overness.
Okay, sure.
Like 71, 98, 70. His morale's a little low. Alex Wright has higher morale. Has Draws had a match? No. We need him to look strong then. So yeah, let's start Draws off strong. Was not good. Oh, we made him the bad guy from Streets of Fire. I forgot about that. It's a good gimmick.
It is a good gimmick, and it debuted good.
Yeah.
So we want him to look strong. That match wasn't great, but they can't all be winners. He stronged it real good.
He strongs it. With that thing that should not be stronged. Chyna's lower on the card, so I think she should get the win here.
Sounds fine by me.
Yeah. It was an alright match. Nobody's dead. Rick Rude, he does his, the storm, what did you call it? Storm Shed?
From the Storm Shelter, yeah.
Storm Shelter, yeah, that's good. Good. Dudley Boys get a big win over the Air-Knees. The crowd were interested in it. That's good. I got it a whole half star. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, they're debuting a tag team now.
They love it.
It was great.
They love it. Serious business is great.
Serious business.
We might need to add serious business to Rick Rude's managerial stuff separately from the singles guys.
We might. Beer versus no beer. Okay, CM Punk goes over Austin, and that's when Punk starts talking about how he's losing steps, right?
Yep.
Okay. So Punk, stop and start action, but Jesus Christ. It is fine. Everything is fine here. Okay. Kana versus H. Looking good.
Yeah, debuted at a fucking 83.
Yeah. And the Flock retains.
Flock retains, yeah.
Cool. Oh, the best friends got some hype out of that. That's
it's a good
nice.
match.
It was a hot match.
Yeah. There we go. All right.
What did we get here? 68. Wow.
You just still...
I can put on this show and they're like, here, have $1.
Oh, we're so rich. Look how much...
I'm down here below is where Reject Wrestling is.
Below the fold, as it were.
Also, there's only 4 feds, so it loads that fast instead of me sitting here going, shoo. All right. Let's go ahead and check the management. Let's make sure Rick Rude is managing. Yeah, okay. Serious business.
Oh, good. It picked that up on its own.
Yes, it did. So Creatures of the Night is the remaining feud we have. It was a double pin, so whoever the champ is retained. I want to say that's Goldust. Yes, Goldust is our champion, the Intercontinental Champion.
It has been elevated to a world title equivalent.
Yes. Owen Hart is our European champion. He won that from Punk before going over to Thunder. And the tag champions, of course, are Pierre and Raven. So Rhino's back. Let's get Rhino a big
win over. Why do they? I don't.
Because he was in the injury revenge. It's a potential feud. I don't think that's a great idea.
I love Norman Smiley. He's a nice, but like you consistently choke the bag. So no thanks. Our mid card is like big here.
Yeah, it's a different show over here.
I would like to get Rhino a win over somebody. He could just beat Norman Smiley. We could start the feud, end the feud.
Okay, all right. Here's my suggestion for the feud. Rhino, furious that Norman Smiley undercut him, just hunts Norman Smiley.
Okay.
Just like stalks him, and we can end this feud at the end of the month. It doesn't have to be a thing.
No, but just like come get these hands.
Yeah. Let's get a debut segment for Rikishi.
Get these
not the
surprisingly short hands.
Not the one that never goes well.
No.
Not gonna do that one.
No.
But he should come out and just what is he, a face? Yeah, he should just come out and do a good
old fashioned spirited promo. Just a little stuff to get the quiche to
Yeah.
let people know he's here.
Yeah. Okay. Owen Hart needs an opponent. What do we have in terms of heels? Oh, the Godfather's over here now. That's right.
Godfather's over here. I believe he's separate from Sable for the first time.
Yeah, we let go of Sable because she was looking to retire or something.
Yeah, so we finally split up Homewreckers Inc. The Godfather's flying solo for the first time. I think a big ass...
Billy? Big ass?
He betrayed the Acclaimed. He gets nothing. No. No. But, like, I think, like... The Godfather is like a big standout.
What are we doing?
Oh, yeah, we're stupid. Yeah, Eddie. Eddie. Owen Hart versus Eddie Guerrero. Fucking, of course.
If fans want to see this shit, I'm sorry, you're getting Owen and Eddie because that's going to be good.
You'll like what we tell you to like.
Okay, so let's take a risk with this. Let's remove the title. Let's add a feud.
What risk are we taking?
Eddie cheating. New title challenger. That's what this match is for, okay?
Yeah, if you want a title shot, you got to beat me.
Right. So Eddie comes out and he asks for it. Owen's like, yeah, sure, just beat me. You know, and you can't, but sure. So Eddie cheats to secure his title shot.
I love it.
And Owen's like, oh, man, I should have seen that coming.
And he's like, you really should have, man. It's kind of like my whole bit.
Yeah. Okay.
The Rock?
Yeah, who do we want to see The Rock against? So they'd like to see The Rock versus Bradshaw. That's interesting. Is there someone we can tag The Rock with? Who's a face? Godfather's still a heel. Jeff Hardy. Kurt Angle.
He's in a tag team.
He's in a tag team with the Patriot, though. That's right. Christian Hiroshi Tanahashi. Oh, that'd be interesting. That'd be very interesting.
As like a permanent team, or just like a 1 week sort of thing to get Bradshaw the Rock started? Or just a 1 week match?
Well, because we're going to have Farouk around, right? So, okay, here's an idea. Let me click on Hiroshi and see what it wants. Boop, boop, boop.
It's fine with anything.
Yeah. So I say let's do kind of what we did with Kurt Angle and the Patriot. Let's do 2 feuds that often intersect.
Okay, so The Rock fighting... I mean, like, they want to see Rock Bradshaw, but Rock Farouk is a much more natural feud.
Oh, they're faces. Why do they want to see face versus face? That's wrong. You're not allowed to want that.
No, they're usually fine with that, actually.
Oh, yeah, face versus face. It's heel versus heel that they don't care for.
I don't know that I really need a big, long face versus face feud, though.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Well, what about the Godfather? Nothing in particular. Kane?
Godfather The Rock or Godfather Bradshaw, also natural feuds. Unless we turn the Godfather face at some point. I never remember what Homewreckers Inc. are doing face heel wise. They've been so many different things.
Yeah, they're heel right now. Kane versus Christian wouldn't be bad. They've done it before.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's ignore. What about Kurt Angle and the Patriot versus Farouk and Bradshaw?
Okay.
That sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, it does.
Let's start it in a segment.
That's also face versus face, isn't it?
Shit, it might be. Yeah, Team America. I think we have a lot of.
I think on Thunder right now the only heel tag team is Bone Storm.
And
I mean, we didn't do anything with the Flock on this show. Why don't we have the tag title feud on this show?
Okay, all right, I like that.
Because we have a lot of face tag teams here, and the Flock are heels, so it just makes sense. Who haven't the Flock beat?
Jesus, you think I remember that? Team America, no, because they just did that whole thing. So I don't know that there's anyone. Bone Storm probably, but they're also heels.
All right, then who do we want to see them fight? New Age Outsiders? Farouk and Bradshaw? They're the most over...
Billy's a heel is the problem. I don't know why he's a heel.
Well, then just turn the other one heel, and then we have another heel tag team.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Better than... Okay, so we'll take X-Pac and turn him heel. Alignment. Heel turn. Villainize. And then they can go up against Team America, you think? Farouk and Bradshaw? Ooh, Farouk and Bradshaw.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
I like that. So then we'll have that match. Oh, injury revenge against Bone Storm. Yeah, no, it's all right. We don't need that.
Do we want that to be a
feud? We can do that. What over? Not a lot of options for this one. Better wrestler disrespected pineapple on pizza.
We could do the fill-in feud here. Just because, like, New Age Outsiders versus Farouk and Bradshaw is pretty much another instance of Farouk and Bradshaw and the people they're feuding against destroying Arena Weekly.
I'm thinking backstage heat.
Oh, Bradshaw was an asshole to someone.
Yeah. I don't even think that's the first time we've done that bit.
Dude, if it works, it works.
If it's real, it's Memorex.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
All right. So I think Team America versus the Flock. Well, they just did that. Millennium Dragons versus the Flock?
Sure. The Flock have been champions for 6 months, by the way. We could easily have them drop it. I'm not saying we should. I'm saying we could.
You said the Flock have been champions for 6 months, and then I just heard silence?
Right? Look.
I'm mostly joking. So, okay, I like where this is going. Millennium Dragons are not treated as a shit team, but they are treated as like a...
meh team.
Yeah.
And they have Ultimo fucking Dragon on them.
Right. So, if we get a surprise win here, I know we've been doing that a lot, but...
Well, we ended all our feuds last time. It's a new season.
Whoa. I didn't know they were that hot. That sounds fun.
The Millennium Dragons aiming... Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay. I don't know why that's highlighted then. Maybe just because they're both hot, but they're not in a faction. I understand. Man, that was exciting.
I mean, I like the idea of Total War, but I was like, that says faction.
It does, but it was highlighted.
The game is very specific about teams versus factions.
Brand loyalty is kind of dumb, especially since one of them just got traded.
Yeah.
What are we, the WWE?
The world's most eager immigrants.
Better wrestler, even though it's not as good as greatest wrestler, which is not an option. We could have this.
Okay, yep. Just pure...
I'm sorry?
No, factions can only feud with other factions. At all.
Oh, I see the issue because of the tag team problem. This is why we had to do that.
Right. So maybe unselect that. Honestly, it's unfortunate because of Piero, because, it happened from a terrible injury. But this bothers the fuck out of me.
Yeah, me too.
So I would be all for selecting however I have to select it, right? To get them a title shot right now, main event, just have them win it. Put the tag team titles on a tag team.
Okay, all right.
We've been protecting the Flock for like 6 months. I love the bit too, but this is incredibly annoying and makes it hard to book.
You're absolutely correct. I've lost everyone's name.
And
Funaki.
then after that, we can maybe have like a post-match beatdown that has the Millennium Dragons feud with the team of Raven and Pierre Roulette.
Maybe it's because I selected it. Hold on a second. Yeah. Because I selected it like that as 2 and 2. The problem was how I picked it when it was in tag. I picked a faction versus a tag team.
So just never use the tag menu, is what I'm hearing.
Pretty much. So do you still want to go with that, or do we want to build it to a title?
Look, if it is possible to book these guys in feuds without me wanting to stab this computer, then that's fine. That's why I was hot to have them drop the title right away, to just get rid of this problem.
Right.
Millennium Dragons obviously should still win here.
Yes, but as a non-title, it'll play different. Okay. 5 matches left.
The Rock is still not on this card.
Yeah, I guess the Rock and the Godfather feud, that's pretty hot, right?
Rock and the Godfather is absolutely an A+ fucking long-term booking feud.
Let's do that as a segment. Probably another Smack Talk, I imagine. That's a different show,
Yep.
Book it. And then add feud. What do we have? Boring stuff. So, resentment's good.
The Godfather resents The Rock.
Yeah.
Because in this timeline, The Rock and the Godfather are both about equally as over.
Yes.
They both were fucking splinters from the factoring of the Nation of Domination. But The Rock keeps getting singles tag title shots and shit, and the Godfather feels he is owed that.
Sure.
After being a workhorse for the company for a couple years now.
Plus, it's very exciting. Godfather and The Rock on the same roster, and now they can fight about all their old issues. Okay, we've got 4 matches left.
What's going on in the mid card?
We've got Jackie. We've got Scott Taylor, the Vampire. Road Dogg, who has the sloth issue. Oh. No, that's Honky Tonk Man. It switched on me. Yeah, Weekly Sloth. Lita, who is good. What is this? Rebel. Interesting. I didn't notice that before. We've got Bone Storm. We've got Medusa. That's it.
Okay. Who's not on this card that should be? Lots of people, looks like.
Yeah. We've got, we need to do the main event at some point. That should probably be a promo, right?
I think probably.
Because they've just come off from the feud stuff. Backstage confrontation.
Okay.
Or off-camera assault.
Are we trying to get the feud over, or are we trying to get these boys over?
The feud over. This is our main event feud.
Well, then, lightning is what feuds use, so
yes. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Do some more rearrangement here. The fans are not going to go home happy tonight, but that is what it is.
The fans are going to go home to Eddie Guerrero versus Owen Hart. They'll go home very happy.
Right, but Eddie's cheating to win. Okay, so 3 matches left. Team America versus Bone Storm. Why not?
Okay.
It's a fine match.
And you can use the little menu.
Yeah, I can use this thing to book it. It's nothing crazy. It belongs higher than those things. In fact, this belongs higher than those. So, okay. Who do we have left? We have Hiroshi Tanahashi. He could fight Kane.
Yeah, all right.
I don't know that needs to be a feud.
I don't think it does. We got plenty of feuds here.
Yeah, we can always book something next week.
I mean, we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new feuds. That's plenty.
Yeah. And been a while since Lita's had a decent win, it seems like. She's pretty low down the card, especially from Jackie. She's a face. We could put her against Christian. We could put her against Christian. Or have a face versus face match.
You keep saying the first thing. I feel like that's probably the right call.
Against Christian?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, they're ready for another Lita Medusa feud.
That's nice. I'm not.
Okay. All right. Well, that's our last segment.
That seems like a show to me.
Yeah, it's a little wonky. Promos versus...
We'll live.
Yeah, but we'll
hit the button.
All right. I'm hitting the button. All right. Rhino beats the shit out of Norman Smiley. Cool. He's the man beast. It's fine. Here's Rikishi. They're fine with him.
Okay. Rikishi's here. All right, says everyone.
I think you want to push Bone Storm up the card, or do we want to get a good solid win for Team America?
Either is fine. Team America's record would be 0-4 if they lost this match.
Well,
but their morale is 99%, so that's not really a huge issue.
Yeah. Wow, for being soloed on the card, they're just not that popular. That's interesting. Yeah, let's get Team America a win. I'm okay with that.
I'm fine with either. I like both these teams.
Yeah, I do too. X-Pac is a heel now.
Go fuck yourselves. And everyone's like, well, a chance to boo X-Pac. Don't mind if I do.
Lita gets a victory. New Age Outsiders probably go over, right? Yeah, I think so.
If you think so.
Started the feud. Not bad. Oh, 43. I was looking wrong. Tanahashi or Kane here? What do we think?
This isn't a feud, so whoever needs to win more.
Oh, then Tanahashi, he could climb up the card.
Oh, they just put on a banger. Anyway. Okay, yeah. Fair enough.
Nice. Good job, guys.
I mean, not surprising. This is a feud, so how do we want to start this? Who walks out of their initial confrontation with the better bands?
I think...
All right, so there's two options here. One is the resentment comes from Godfather and The Rock meet each other, come out, and then The Rock just proceeds to clown on Godfather about being Sable's bag boy for the last year. And then that leads to his resentment boiling over in the next few weeks into, like, violent conflict.
Okay, like the Godfather comes out and says, hey, now that we're on the same show, what are you going to do for your old friend?
And then, what do you got for me? We're old pals, remember? Nation strong? And then The Rock just delivers an entire Rock promo at him.
Yeah.
The other option was Godfather comes out and cuts a pipe bomb on The Rock.
Yeah. I think having The Rock go over was a better idea there. Okay, Millennium Dragons on a surprise win. It was a decent match. And then Gangrel and Goldust.
God, look at Goldust. He's fucking...
Yeah, he's amazing.
He's the king.
Gangrel needs a little more boost, so I think he's gonna win this one.
Okay.
He's mad about the double pin thing.
Okay, so he shows up and beats the shit out of Goldust.
Yeah, it didn't really do anything one way or the other, but that's
not
fine.
True.
Oh no, it did for the feud. That's right.
That's what we were here for.
Yeah, that's what we were here for. Okay, let's add a finish.
Cheating.
And Eddie Guerrero is victorious. Yeah, we only lost that.
You know what? I'll take that.
That's all right. That's all right. Cool. Look at all these feuds. Look at them all. Okay.
Back to Raw.
57. Nice. Back to Monday Night Raw. Hey, we're still on top of the world. Looking down on Project Wrestling Weekly. To the book. Now comes the easier part. Now that everything is established, we just kind of plug shit in and go from there. So Kana versus Triple H last week was a promo. Triple H sucks, so he needs to be on promo duty all the time. Sucks as a person because he doesn't want to wrestle. This is not indicative of the real Triple H. This is this alternate universe Triple H who...
Yeah, which Triple H at this point in his career was at his workhorse most prominent. He was like tearing it up in the mid card and burging it into the world title. This Triple H with Weekly Sloth is a Triple H from like 3 years after where this where we are now, let alone where this scenario started. I have had beef with this with him having Weekly Sloth this whole time.
Yeah, it was not a choice I would have made. Okay. Chyna versus Edge. Was Chyna beat Edge in a match? Should we have them still wrestling, or this be a promo?
I think now that it's started, promo is a good way of keeping it going. We do need wrestling on the card, though.
Sure. We could just have the other result happen, and
I mean that's a good typical thing for Greatest Wrestler is a best of however many until we're tired of it series.
Well, it would be like okay, I beat you, you beat me. We should probably settle this somehow.
And then they
tag team match pay-per-view. So Edge versus Chyna booked. Let's blow it off. 1 week feud. What else do we have? Foley versus Jericho. Jericho came out and made fun of Foley's face.
Right. So Mick Foley beats the shit out of Chris Jericho because he might be a nice boy, but he is still Mrs. Foley's baby boy.
That is a good point. He's, maybe we're unraveling like a darker side of Mick here.
I mean,
after losing the mask,
he was like a Bailey tier fucking Uber face, and then he lost. So it might be time to find some of that old Cactus Jack Edge. He doesn't have the mask anymore, after all.
Let's do an interview attack. Just because it's different from a surprise attack. We also have CM Punk versus Stone Cold. Last week, CM Punk beat Stone Cold. And I think he should probably... I think this is another promo thing.
Yeah, I think this is definitely a promo. This can be a straight-up promo battle. It's lower. CM Punk is lower.
That's true. Okay. Now we need to do
some more wrestling.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Do you think people would be interested in that?
Look, I know technically we're supposed to be able to do an entirely interview card, but I don't believe that. That sounds fake.
Let's see what we've got here. Look at Steve Blackman up there in those lofty heights.
You know who wasn't on the card last week? Luna Vachon.
No, they were. They lost to the Dudley Boys.
Oh, that's right. I think of her more as a single star because she was a single star.
She was for a while Ivory was injured. We got to have Mark Henry Strong something.
Yep, that's a must-have.
Yeah.
Mark Henry.
What? That was strange.
Yeah, that was. Something that should not be strong, and he strongs it.
Okay. Let's push some guys up the card, all right?
Okay.
Let's, geez, yeah, Punk really needs that shit. Alex Wright's a German. Who could he beat? He is neutral, so we could put him up against Vader.
We could have him beat the TV champ in a non-title match.
That's not a bad idea.
Well, he has big stage rec, so he's kind of a perfect fit for the TV championship.
Yeah.
Because he chokes at pay-per-views.
Well, in that case, why don't we save Alex Wright to win the TV title?
Whenever Samurai can drop it? Okay.
But your statement gave me kind of an idea there, and what if we bring down El Samurai? What is he? He's a face, though. If he was a heel, he could be like, I'm not defending the title. I'm tired of defending this title on TV. You guys are always coming after it. I don't want to be a fighting champ. I'm just going to hang on to this thing.
That's not how heels say that. That's
Well, you people don't deserve it. I don't really know El Samurai as a character.
Actually, you know what? No, that would be perfect. I don't want to fight it for it. No. Do you have any much more money I make as the champion? No. It doesn't work because he's a face, but I haven't heard that heel promo before.
We could lose a face.
Do you just want to turn El Samurai heel suddenly with no warning?
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh, that's the match.
Fuck
the match
you
is
guys.
scheduled, against Alex Wright. And he's like, oh, but the title's not on the line. Yeah, I'm not defending that unless they make me. Because I want to keep making the big monies, please.
And everyone's like, boo. And he's like, look, you can boo if you want. I'm still bringing home more checks at the end of the day.
Fun.
I got bills,
Okay.
man.
El Samurai. Let's make sure he's not a natural face. He is not. He is nothing. He's a lifelong wrestler. That's all.
Random heel turn. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, fuck you guys.
Why are you booing me? You would do this for your family.
Why are you booing? You all would do this exact same thing. All of you would. Look at you. Fat guy in the first row. You would do it.
It has Job Squad energy too. Because he just kind of loses the match and is like, still got paid. And I still got my title.
Rolls out of the ring. Give me the title, please. Thank you. And just whistles on in the distance.
Oh, that's fun. So then we can put over a lot of these upper mid-card guys, bring them up a little bit. It'll bring El Samurai down probably, but I think that's healthy overall. And, he's been the TV champ, so he's had a lot of wins.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Okay. Who did Lance Storm and Steve Blackman beat last week? It was the Best Front? Was that it?
They became a team. Serious business.
Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure, Raven and Pierre Oulet beat the Best Friends.
Yeah.
So they just teamed up.
They just became a team.
So they need to get a win.
We were gonna have them feud with someone. This was like 10 minutes ago. We've forgotten it. We were gonna have them feud with someone, but they couldn't because they were a temporary team. Was it the Dudleys?
Yes, because they're faces. So let's do that. Let's get damn Dudleys.
And we got Dudleys an early win so that they would...
That's right. That's absolutely right. Okay, add feud. Prove yourself. Better wrestler, disrespect grudge. Just prove yourself, it's fine.
I think that's what we were going to say before.
Okay, cool. And then they do. And feud. I like this new bit. It's fun. Okay. This is all of our feuds are on the show, right?
Yep. So just some regular old-fashioned wrestle times.
We got a Vader to use. Do we want
Vader's
someone...
0 and 2.
Yeah, let's get this boy a win. Let's get him a victory. A Vader victory.
A victory.
Let's say, Jericho's 0-4, not against Jericho.
Actually, look, we got a Vader to use, but do you want to get Chris Jericho a win sometime soon?
Yeah, let's have Chris Jericho win a match against someone the fuck else.
I see you looking at the mid card.
No, they don't need that. Unless it's like a hot fucking match. Not like...
Draws. No.
Brian Christopher, he's a workhorse.
And they're in a tag team. Their singles record doesn't matter as much.
No.
We can do that.
Natural babyface. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Brian Christopher. So he wins his match against Brian Christopher.
Has an interview later in the day. Mick Foley attacks him.
Yes.
I mean, we could also just change it to a post-match beatdown. He comes out right after the match and just beats the fuck out of him.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's fine.
It's effectively the same.
Yeah, it works. Okay, we need an actual main event.
Yeah, we do.
So...
Well, Jericho has a match on the card.
Vader needs a win.
Vader needs a win.
Vader could beat Ivory.
Okay.
And that's a big enough match that it could be a fine main event.
Yep.
Maybe, I mean, we don't need to actually book this, but maybe Ivory was backstage talking about how she can kick anyone's ass and bullying people because they are heels. Right? They are.
And then, like, the camera pans out and Vader's standing right behind her.
And he's like, don't be a bully. Be a star.
Yes, the age-old WWE gimmick. We're going to prove bullying is bad by having this much bigger, larger person beat the shit out of this smaller person for their behavior.
And you know what? I'm going to suggest... I know he's lower on the card, but I'm going to suggest Draws go over Hayabusa. Draws' morale is garbage. Hayabusa's is great.
Just have Draws stack up a few wins.
Yeah, just get him some wins.
I mean, he's the bad guy. He's a heel. He needs that shit.
Yeah. We need him to look strong.
That's a good opener.
Yeah, and overall this card is fine. So let's
roll it.
Let's go. Let's play that event.
Look, ultimately, every Raw is just an excuse to have Mark Henry strong a thing.
I mean, that's really the only point, yeah. Oh, it went over better than I thought.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? Now that we're thinking about it, fuck you!
Alex Wright wins, but he keeps his title. And then the German is upset. Mark Henry's like, I understand you're all mad, but check out this mini fridge. And he strongs it. Whatever that means.
We leave it up to you.
Surf's Business comes out, and they're like, no, you don't understand. We are serious business.
Rick Rude on the Titantron, because remember, he doesn't accompany them to ringside.
He absolutely does not.
Like, at a crucial moment in the match, the Dudleys have the advantage. Rick Rude pops up. You don't understand. They're lulling you into a false sense of security.
Might I suggest a man carrying a CRT with a long-ass extension cord.
Instead of the Titantron, and he just puts the CRT on the side of the ring.
No, he holds it the whole time.
No! Tiny little stand.
Oh, that's nice too. Yeah, like after school or like when the teacher's hungover.
Oh god, yes, the big roly bitch.
All right, Chris Jericho gets a win.
The announcer's, what is he going to put on an episode of Bill Nye the Science Guy?
Mick Foley attacks Chris Jericho. People were into that. Oh, and it's hot. It's hot. It's already hot.
Good. People are happy to see Mick Foley with a little edge.
Yeah.
And they're happy to see a little straight edge. All right.
Nice. This is going well. Good for us. Okay. Speaking of edge, he gets a victory over Chyna.
Yeah, that's the plan.
And they didn't like it.
Woo! No, yes, they did. Look at that fucking... It's hot.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Match rating wasn't great, but they're here for it.
We're not a match fed.
Right. Surprise attack.
This is Triple H attacking Kana.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, she's not as popular. Don't hurt her popularity. Thank you. Cool. Hot segment. This was like all hot segments. This was all bangers. Oops, all bangers. And then Vader gets a win. Was the plan?
Yep.
Yeah. Vader's like, don't be a bully. And that's fine.
It was a perfectly fine match.
Fine.
It was a 4-star fucking amazing wrestling match. But it didn't have a feud attached.
No. Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
All right,
good.
yeah, we're beating ass
as always.
as is eternal.
I feel like we can get Thunder in because then two more weeks into the pay-per-view.
That's usually how I just kept wanting to hit play for some reason. And it was an
Go!
internal struggle. Turn the auto booker on. Just do it.
Turn the auto booker on.
Okay, Rhino versus Norman Smiley. This can be a segment. Rhino is stalking him. Yeah, backstage confrontation. It'll pump them both up.
And it is literally just like Norman Smiley running from Rhino.
Yes.
Like he's a horror movie monster.
Yes. Yep. That's the plan. Godfather versus The Rock.
We have so many feuds.
I'm thinking straight up tag team match here.
I fund it.
So 2v2. The Godfather and Eddie Guerrero versus The Rock and Owen Hart. If we want to do a promo battle segment,
we can.
We can to set this up because I feel like that's the thing. We open the show, Eddie Guerrero comes out to brag about how he's going to get a shot at the European title now. Owen's like, you cheated. And the Godfather, because he's the heel, is like, no one cares. Do you see how I was disrespected? You are both disrespectful of the veterans in this industry. And The Rock is, la 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 la. Like
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I like the idea of Godfather interrupting a promo between two dudes just in the middle. Oh my God, no one cares.
So this is still hot. I feel
you
like
two jabronis couldn't draw with a paper and pen. Get out of my ring. I got stuff to say.
Stare down, I think, for Gangrel and Goldust. They can look at each other.
Yeah, wow, they're good at looking.
That's all that happens. You just cut backstage and they're looking. Goldust is all snarly and Gangrel's all like, I got vampire teeth. And that's
and then it cuts away.
Yeah. And it's going to be the hottest fucking
it's
part of
the show. 5
seconds.
Or 2 solid minutes.
So we've got the tag feud. Raven and Pierre Oulet versus Millennium Dragons. I feel like that is also a segment. I feel like an attack needs to happen. Raven and Pierre Oulet.
They gotta put these boys back in their place. You're trying to come at the champs and you coming at the wrong tone.
So surprise attack, pretty good.
We could, if we wanted to pair it up with some wrestling, we could have the Millennium Dragons wrestle somebody else, get another win, build their streak, and then after match attack.
I was kind of thinking that too. Vampiro's not available to book this event. That's fine. Oh, you bastards.
Yeah, you're gonna have to select it manually.
I'm gonna have to put it together.
Dude, with the flock involved, and you never use that button. You don't use the tag menu.
Versus Sho Funaki and Ultimo Dragon. After match attack book. Oh my god. You know what? If it's singles, it still puts over the thing. So we'll do it this way. We'll just do singles. Deselected everyone. Pierre Oulet is going to attack Sho Funaki. I know what this means. You know what this means. It does the feud. It's fine. So, tag team. Let's get these boys a win. 2v2, just in case. I don't want to fuck around. We have Ultimo Dragon, Sho Funaki. On a friendly contest, they're going to beat Kurt Angle and the Patriot. Right? They just won last week.
Team America won?
Yeah, they have the 1-0 thing, don't they?
Oh, well then yeah.
Yeah, Bone Storm didn't win that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Then yeah, there's a nice friendly contest. Just padding out their win record. Just building up the case to be given a title shot.
Okay. Did we have a feud with the heel Billy Gunn?
We turned Billy Gunn heel to get them on the same page.
Oh, yeah, we do have a feud.
Yep.
With Farouk and Bradshaw. So, but this is a destruction feud. No,
so
not that one.
They destroy something.
Yeah. This is how we work out problems. So we're like, okay, guys, I hear you have some backstage heat with each other. What we need you to do is just break some shit.
Just, like, here's a budget. Go to, like, a bar. And go to, like, a supermarket. Go to, like, wherever. You know what? Do we still have the restaurant at this time? Is that a thing we have? Go fuck up the restaurant.
I think it is.
Go fuck up WWE New York.
Let's just do, honestly, now that you're mentioning it, let's just do a fight.
Just
a regular
go
fight.
fucking fuck up WWE New York. We don't care how you just smash some shit. Don't hurt anybody, and it'll be good. It'll get attendance up at the restaurant. We'll make money that way, and it'll let you guys work out some fucking stress. You guys get drunk afterwards. Because Lord knows if there's any way Bradshaw makes friends, it's getting people drunk.
I do love alcohol. Not sure what to do with a lot of this undercard.
The only thing that's coming to mind for me is just the undercard goes into revolt and just starts beating main eventers left and right who in like that aren't in feuds. I don't know if that's good long-term booking, but it would fucking pop the hell out of me.
We need to pop the undercard up, I feel like. They just need to get some wins. I guess we're protecting our talent too much, and I think we need to relax that a little bit. So, I think the people wanted to see Jacqueline versus Kane again. They wanted it as a feud, right? But that's alright. It can just be a match. Book it. Okay? Let's get Jackie a win. We've got 3 things left. Do we want to use Medusa?
Sure.
Okay. Because I know she was underperforming for a while, so...
She was. She's not Norman Smiley, though. She doesn't consistently choke.
Actually, Keish is more important. He's new.
So... he's 0-2, too.
Well, that's not our fault. Keish can beat... no, he's a face. Who's a heel? I suppose, that's true. Wrestling is wrestling. Jeff Hardy versus Rikishi. Keish can beat Jeff Hardy. Okay, and then we've got 2 more. We could throw some segments in there.
Are there any feuds we don't have on the card?
I don't believe so. Gangrel and Goldust. The tag feud that has to be handled funny.
Those 2 are there.
The tag feud that doesn't.
We could do a promo battle at the beginning for the main event if we wanted.
We did say that, so let's go ahead and do that. Promo battle. Godfather, The Rock, Goldust? No, not Goldust. Eddie Guerrero.
Owen Hart. Can we just do a 4-way promo battle? Can these dudes just all be arguing with each other?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Yeah, they added that a couple of patches ago.
That's really cool. I like that. And then we got one thing, so another mid-carder beats an upper-carder. Like,
Sounds
fucking good. Revolt. The proletariat is coming.
Let's use Medusa because we have a lot of face talent up there. And,
pick a face, she beats him.
Well, see, I said that, and...
It's all heels.
Yeah.
So, Lita. Pick a heel, she beats him.
I'm going to say X-Pac, maybe?
Okay.
I know he's in the feud, but
I don't care.
Basically.
Like,
maybe they're fighting, and then, like, X-Pac is like, oh shit, I have a match.
Does he have a match later? No, that's just a...
Right there, X-Pac versus Lita.
Oh,
like, yeah.
Yes, that's why Lita wins.
Yeah.
Because he shows up all beaten up. Maybe put it a little later in the card. Like, separate them out so he has time to travel.
We'll put it there.
Yeah, there we go.
He
shows up all fucked up in his street clothes because he forgot.
Sounds good to me. All right.
Revolt. The proletariat comes for your overness points.
Let's go.
It's time to redistribute some wealth.
Big old promo. It's amazing.
Oh my god.
Both
oh my god. Yes. Dude, let's do this more.
Rikishi.
Let's just hand the best
shows up. Okay. Whatever.
Dude, Rikishi not putting on bangers.
Rhino is slowly gaining some
yeah,
momentum.
getting his juice.
Jackie gets a victory over Kane. It's fine. Oh, she's over.
Yeah, that worked.
Bone Storm. This is not
win.
A tag team, so they do really good. La Parka's over. How nice. This is working gangbusters. These guys are fighting In the owner's office. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You guys destroy whatever you want. We've got a budget for it. They look at each other. Just immediately begin fighting.
Get a camera crew in here. Oh, come on, guys. These are nice plants. Get camera crew in here.
Millennium Dragons still looking strong.
That's a good way. That's a good way. That's a good wrestler's court.
Yeah.
Result.
Pirale beats up Funaki. Oh, cool. Funaki didn't lose anything. That's good.
Always nice to see.
Lita wins over X-Pac. It was a pretty good match. These guys are looking at each other.
And the crowd fucking
amazing
went over.
It was a hot
segment.
segment.
Oh my
god. And then, okay, who wins this one? Well, I don't think Owen's going to drop his title. So I'm thinking I don't want to use cheating.
No, we only the one cheating.
Right, but I feel like they're aggressive. They bend the rules more, and the faces look beaten down.
I mean, they cheat. They just don't.
It's not the ending.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Godfather,
they're still heels.
Yeah. And it lends legitimacy to their claim.
Hot match.
It was a hot match. Of course it was.
Also, go up. I think one of those feuds went up by a lot more than the other. Oh no, just 2-7. I thought one went up by like 20. That was the previous thing.
Yeah.
Still good.
Good shit. Yeah. Overall, very good.
Hiroshi's work rate increased to level 3.
We finally made a real Hiroshi Tanahashi. All right.
I mean, we got him when he was, still kind of a young lion. This is the year 2000, after all.
All right. Oh, we got. Oh, this is about the work rate.
Yeah, that's clearly about the work rate.
Okie dokie. Well, that's the show, and we don't have a closer.